Behind the curtain.
Yeah, we are back. That's right, baby. Alex and Jose in the house again.
Yeah.
And we're ready to bring you another episode of The Man Behind the Curtain.
No.
Thank you very much for joining us. Jose, pleasure to see you again, brother.
Yeah, man.
Today, we got a special show because we're going to take you around the world, man.
And back.
We're going to show you some amazing beaches that are like full out, busy, and vibrant. And
yes.
we just want to show you how people are coping with this, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's a lot. Like, I mean, you know, and I want to put this out there. I got to adjust my seat. And I'll adjust the light. We did this thing on Facebook, and I posted, I did a post on my Facebook saying that, you know, in Mexico, it's over, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
People are getting on with their lives, especially in the Mayan Riviera. You know, they're not, they're not accepting the vaccine. They're basically what I've heard is that there's a Chinese version of the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And so the Mexican people don't want it, man. They don't want to take it, bro.
They're smart.
Very smart. And a lot of people are saying, well, they're stupid. They're COVID stupid. Even some Mexican people are like, no, they're just not listening. But bro, they're coexisting. Barely anybody's getting sick there in the Mayan Riviera.
And it's happened around the world too in other areas, right?
It's happening around the world, man. So let's kick off this episode with some videos, man, from some beaches around the world.
Let's
do this.
Brazil, y'all.
Take me to Brazil, baby.
Taking you to Brazil.
All right.
Look at this. Does it look like people are dying and been thrown into graves that were digged up from other dead people that were in there?
Now again, this is all young people, and a lot of people watching this right now are saying, look at all these young people being stupid.
They're crazy.
But dude, okay, so if you knew that you caught this virus and you have a 99.9% of surviving it, and you're young and healthy, wouldn't you be out there?
I'd be out there in a heartbeat.
Especially with this beautiful women, you know, the sun, the beach, your buddies, having a good time.
Yes.
Right?
Look at this.
And I gotta make a point right now, bro. There is millions of people out there that have the money that can afford to go to these beaches and enjoy these vacations.
Yeah. But there's people that live there too.
Oh, for sure, man. So, and you know what? There's a large population of young people living all throughout South America, bro. Mm-hmm. And if you notice, like a lot of these like people here, they look light skinned. They look like they're mixed with some Italian, some Arab. You know, it's very multicultural.
Yeah, it is.
And in places like Brazil, like Mexico, they embrace the multicultural lifestyle. Multiculturalism. Man, I'm just mesmerized by these bikinis. Like, look at that, man.
I know.
Wow, I want to be on that beach so bad.
He is tripping out, people.
Yeah, I am tripping out. I'm Johnson for fucking being on the beach right now, man. Yes. Johnson. Anyway, my point is... Jonesing. My point is that, there's people that can afford to go on these vacations to enjoy their time on the beach, to enjoy time away from all this craziness, all these regulations.
They are living life.
They're living life, man.
Straight up.
And we're gonna take you to another spot. Let's check out another video.
Are you sure you don't want to miss out on the other booties walking by?
Yeah, send me the bookmark or send me the link.
Okay, let's go to Mexico.
Let's go to Mexico.
Oh, shit. It went too fast.
This is one of my favorite spots of all of Mexico. I love the Mayan Riviera.
Now, here it's a little bit different. People are mask wearing a little bit here. And people aren't as packed as the beaches in Brazil. But once again, they're living their life. And they're coping. with what's happening.
Now this avenue here is known as the La Quinta, which is the Fifth Avenue, is where you find all the shops, all the restaurants, and as you can see, like Jose says, yes, there's people wearing masks. There's that dude that was wearing his mask halfway through, but it looks like business as usual, man.
Yeah.
And you know, people are respecting each other. Look, like that person, that couple that just walked by, the two girls, they were wearing masks. So obviously, I believe that if we follow these restrictions, social distancing, wearing the mask, not going out when you're feeling sick, you know, we're also preventing the infection rate. I mean, we're preventing from infecting people, bro. You know what I mean? So is this vaccine necessary? Is this vaccine necessary in places like this?
It's not necessary anywhere to me. It's not necessary, period. It's more causing confusion with everybody out there more than anything else, and it's causing division. Yeah. And we're being parts of different groups now, and I hate it. I don't like where this is taking us.
Look, it's funny, man, because if you were to press pause right there, bro, you see a lot of like retirees going to these places.
They're old people, man.
Yeah, man. They're not going to this vacation, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're on our final stretch. If we die, we die. We might as well go out enjoying life. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
And as you can see, like again, the restaurants. That's another thing, man. Like, you know, when you're wearing a mask outside, and then when you get to sit down and you take it off to eat, that's one of the things that
I don't understand.
Seems like an oxymoron, bro.
It's so weird. It's weird. Like the virus knows when you're sitting down. And when you're standing up and walking to the bathroom, or it's to me, it's draconian freaking measures and rules and regulations
and
bullshit.
You know, the government uses that to justify that this is how people are getting infected.
Bull.
You know, I mean, if
they already said here in Vancouver, is the restaurants aren't where the infections are. They said the workplace isn't where the infections are. And they're saying it's these little groups of people that are in cars. I'm like, okay, so did you go there into their car to test them?
That's another thing, bro. Like, this is the other thing, too, that I want to bring up, you know, before we go on to the next video.
Yeah.
That we're not pre-screening anybody that's getting the vaccine, bro.
No.
We were talking to one of your boys down in California.
Yeah.
And he's saying that, you know, like, nobody gets pre-screened.
Nobody
gets
for their condition, their health history, nothing.
Exactly. So, you know, how do you know that somebody with diabetes is not going to have an extreme allergic reaction to this vaccine, bro?
Or if you have asthma.
Right. Like he brought up the death of DMX, and they said that DMX had asthma.
Yeah.
And that he got vaccinated.
Yep.
And then
the fighter as well.
Yes. No, it wasn't Evander Holyfield.
No, it wasn't him. I can't remember who it was.
But there was a boxer.
It was a boxer, yes.
And I'll look it up while you go to the next
I'll go to the next video. But, I mean, here you can see old people still. And you can see they are living their lives, people. They're not scared of each other. They're not in different groups. They're not divided with each other. They're together. They're walking. They're enjoying. They're saying hi to each other. They're mingling, whatever.
That's right.
Especially in Brazil, they're mingling like crazy on the beach. But
that's right. Now, there was rumors that Marvin Hagler, died from reaction from the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, his widow came forward and said, no, he did not die from a COVID-19 reaction or vaccine. So basically, you know, you got these circumstances, and you got, I mean, he got the vaccine.
But what about if that's all?
And then a week later, he dies.
And not only that, there are circumstances where the government will come in, or whoever come in to give hush money.
That's right. That's right. You never know, right?
To change the story up, right?
Exactly.
And it's happened in our past, you know, and it can happen now, especially now.
All right, man. Where did you take us?
Philippines.
Oh, and I think you're playing the other video in the background as well.
I
can hear two videos. So this beach right here is in the Philippines, and Boracay. Windows. Oh yeah, you were. Oh man, Playa del Carmen. That bug right there, that little bug, like this one right here is so famous. This little Volkswagen bug. If you ever go to Playa, and I wish you will go to Playa.
See, now I just messed it up.
It's amazing. But
where's the bug?
This is Playa del Carmen.
I'm trying to find the bug.
Oh, look at more people in Playa del Carmen.
Yeah, I know. Look at this. Like,
yeah,
they're living. They
people
are
without
living.
their masks, believing in the faith of God to protect them.
People don't need to.
Yeah.
People saying no, I don't want to wear them. I want to breathe.
And of course, there's people out there, like this promoter, the store owner, that are wearing the mask and they're respecting.
And then there's others walking by that don't.
Because I'm sure the government is coming to them and saying, "Hey guys,
just like here,
if you want to keep your business open,
of course,
make sure you follow safety protocols.
Draconian measures."
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this one off, and then I go to the next.
And let's go to the Philippines, man.
Philippines. Oh yeah, I just really messed that one up.
It's all right. Look at that beach. How beautiful!
That's beautiful, man.
And here, you don't see that many people, but I'm sure the beach is going to get packed.
But it's different. Their draconian orders are freaking nuts.
Oh man, in Philippines, the law, when the law comes down on you on the Philippines,
they don't.
You better watch out.
Yeah, they do not play.
I heard of cases where people actually they don't even go to court. They just get
murdered,
get killed. Man.
Yeah, well,
the death penalty is pretty harsh.
And the president there said no one under 18 or under are allowed out after 6 p.m.
Okay, so every country has their own
regulations
and they have their their curfews. Mm-hmm. Just like in Italy. In Italy, bro, like all the restaurants close at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
and you're not allowed to go out past a certain time.
Yeah.
They're still using a certificate, bro. They're still using a certificate that you must carry with you in order to go from point A to point B. Mm-hmm. And they also have divided Italy in the red zones and the yellow zones. Right. And I'm going to pull this up while you look for the next beach. Just to show you how we have been behind what Italy's been doing this whole time. And we've been behind them for about maybe a month or two. And Bonnie Henry came out saying that now we can't cross on certain municipalities. Yeah. And I'm sure they're going to start, setting different zones. I think that they're doing it already.
They're going to do checks. Yep. Yeah. Guarantee it.
Well, the zones in Italy, here, let me see.
Like they did in the beginning, they had to have that little certification of knowing where you're going and why and... I'm so tired of this shit.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I'm sick of it.
It's crazy. And let me see this. Oh, they even have a map of all of Europe, man, with different zones.
Oh wow.
Where you can go and cannot go. Here, let me pull this up for you. And let's see if it comes up.
I don't know how they work this one. Oh, it's that one.
It's this one. Okay, what beach is that one?
That's Spain.
Okay, we'll go back to Spain. Let me see what's going on.
And you got to understand, these videos were only about a month old. That's about it. A month old, 2 months old at the max.
That's right.
All the videos we're showing to just prove to you, hey, listen, this isn't last year. This isn't the year before. This is now.
That's right. And here, let me see if I can pull this one up here. Okay. Italy extends red zones as number of cases increase. So, okay, let me show you this. All right. So basically, I mean, it's not a very good high resolution of this image here, but you can also pull it up if you can while I'm explaining what's going on here. Oh, so Italy has been dividing their territories or their municipalities or their cities, by red zone, orange zone, and yellow zone. Right. So right on the tip of the boot right there, that's a red zone, and that's where a friend of mine lives. Mm-hmm. But then you have like Milan and Florence, you have Naples. These are all red zones, and those are zones that people are not allowed to go into, right?
Right.
So right here in Italian, if you can read, you have the yellow, the orange, and the red,
and what they represent.
Right. So you can do a research and see how Italy is dividing their cities or their provinces by zones. Which eventually this is gonna come our way, man.
Well, they did that already here.
Yeah.
But they haven't put the restrictions in where, hey, if you do pass this, you get fined.
That's right.
That's the only difference. And on top of that, it's basically, look at Ontario now, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's getting bad. You get fined, what, $750?
Yeah, it's, you know what, like, if you don't have a legitimate reason to be out and it's not for an essential reason, then you might get a fine. Yeah. You might get ticketed. And the cops have all the power to pull you over.
But some of these cops are saying they're not with it.
I hope so, man. I hope, because
they're
you know
against
what?
it. They said they're not doing it.
It comes down to us. It comes down to people, man. You know, it don't allow the government to do this. And I know a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, but, you know, this is how we're changing the world and this is how we're keeping ourselves safe.
It's bull.
I'm not out there when I go out. I'm not out there going out with the intentions of coughing on somebody.
Exactly, or spitting in their face.
Yeah, or wanting to, or knowing that I'm carrying the virus and infecting people. Now, is there people out there knowing? Like, is there people going out knowing that they're carrying the virus? Because
I don't know if they do that.
I hope not, man, because I never seen that.
No.
This whole year that has gone by, all I've seen is people following rules.
And what I don't understand is, we've been following the rules so extensively now, and we're so careful. Okay, we're so careful with this, but yet we have numbers increasing. And to me, it doesn't make sense. Everywhere I go, I see people wearing masks. Yeah. Even when you're by yourself, I see people wearing a mask when they're driving.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, all of this does not make sense. And I'm so getting irate with this now.
Yeah.
Calm down. Zen. Okay? Because I'm serious. It's getting out of hand, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
And the numbers don't add up. The numbers do not add up. When you calculated the numbers, they don't add up around the world.
No.
At all.
Now, let's go back to the beach in Spain, bro.
Okay.
Because I want to touch on a point here that it's obvious that there is people traveling, right? And perhaps these are like locals going to these beaches and enjoying their time. But there's also tourists. It's obvious that there's tourists. And that looks like English Bay right there, man.
Yeah, totally.
And, you know, like, I'm sure that in 2022, the regulations are going to be a little bit less restricted and they're going to be less draconian for people to travel. So people are already booking flights, bro.
Yeah, for traveling, the draconian measures might go down a little bit.
Look at that.
I know, it's packed, man. Spain is like freaking packed, dude.
That's insane.
In Rockhill, I'm hearing it's packed, and that's where we go, right? And that's where I have relatives and stuff. And it's in Malaga, Rockhill is packed, dude. It's packed.
Barcelona, beach walk. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Click on that one. Let's check out Barcelona. Look at that. Look at Barca. Wow.
Oh. Now, see, I have this.
It's so good.
My
bro.
fingers. My fingers.
You know, there's another beach that I want to look
Kitsilano.
at. But let's close it with kids. I think this was from last year or around this time.
This is around this time.
Yeah. This is recent.
Yeah.
So there's people
you can
out
tell
there.
they have their bubble.
Yeah.
That's their little bubble. All these little bubbles going on.
And we want to see this. We want to see people going out and enjoying the sun and you know what, not being afraid and exercising, getting some air, getting some vitamin D,
and have their bubble.
And you know what? This beach, bro, I guarantee that during the summer is going to be packed. So get your bikini ready, get your bikini body ready, because summer is right around the corner, and you're gonna be able to go out and enjoy the sun, people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I Okay, enough of that. So let's go to the statistics, man.
Well, let's close up this episode with some of these statistics that right now, currently, there's about 140 million cases worldwide. And they estimate that they have about 80 million people have recovered. Yeah, good. And they also estimate that there's been about 3.01 million deaths, bro. And God bless those people, man. Our condolences to all those people that have lost loved ones. I know it's a hard time for you, and our heart goes out to you, man. Now that being said, with these numbers, is it different from any previous years with like similar infections like the influenza A and B? The same type of numbers. Exactly. And you know what? I think eventually what they're going to call this COVID-19
a strain of the flu.
A strain of the flu.
Just a different variant.
And now they're giving us all these variants. They're going to overwhelm us with all these variants because you have to also think, how are these health officials going to come out of this? How are they going to like say, people, okay, now we're living with this. We've vaccinated enough people. We can go back to normal. They don't want to look wrong. That's for sure. They don't want to look wrong. They don't. Because the next one that comes around, we're going to like, oh, you're wrong the last time. We're not listening this time. Exactly. So they understand that they need to guide us. They need to like basically take us through this horrible journey of this pandemic. And they know, they know, like, I mean, we can come up with 100 scenarios, 1,000 questions, and you know, and 1,000 solutions, but they'll have an answer for each one, bro. You know, definitely, because we're dealing with people that are brilliant, bro. Yeah, and they've had years to actually come up with models and practice scenarios, mathematics, and know how to answer questions. Yeah, and that's what it comes down to, man. Yeah, it's horrible though, man. I mean, I'm personally, I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm tired of it, dude. I think everybody is tired of it. We're going on a second year now, dude. It is. Like, it is freaking stupid. My advice to you on that is like, don't let it get to you, people, and no, don't become bigger than the problem. You know what I mean? Become bigger than all of this. How do you do it? I don't have the right answer. I know what I got to do it. But it's up to you to find that. Because once we come out of all of this and you find a solution to be bigger than all of this, right? To keep yourself healthy, to boost your immune system, to give love to your loved ones, to make sure that they don't come down with symptoms. Make sure you stop the symptoms on their tracks right away, man. You know, and help others, and because a lot of people need help right now, bro. Well, they need to be informed how to build their immune system first of all. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that eat the same junk food, go the same places to drink freaking liquor, pop, all that kind of crap. That's sugar, inflammation. That's you know, they don't know, they're not educated what to eat properly, what to take. That's right. As supplements, and you know, and again, how to live properly. And again, we might have a podcast where we come out and tell you what works for us. But again, you got to take it up to yourself to listen to your body, understand what your body needs. And if you're causing harm to your body and you know it's wrong and you know it's been doing damage, stop. And on top of that, for a virus situation, if you feel a symptom, don't go to the hospital to be a case. Kill it yourself. Straight up. Vitamin C, turmeric, get distilled water. Yeah. Plenty of sleep. Make people. Yourself some bone marrow soup or some chicken soup, and buy some fresh oranges. Take away the toxins from your body. Toxins. Find what's out there to detoxify your body. Yes, you know? Exactly. All right, man. Well, that concludes this episode. Vitamin D. Can't forget the vitamin D, people. People, summer's right around the corner. Go out. Today, it was super 2 hours a day you need, at least, for your body, for vitamin D. All right, bro. Take us out. Okay. I don't have nothing to take out with. I'm kidding. I'm out of here. All right. We're out, people. Stay healthy. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you very much for listening. That's right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Peace. And it's up to you, the listeners and the audience, to believe it or not. That's right. Here we go.